I'm sure you've seen this. This was shared earlier, and I think most of you got it right. How many of you got it wrong? So पहला सवाल, ये सवाल पढ़ने का तरीका क्या है, राइट? यू कंसिडरिंग बिल्डिंग अ बोर्ड इवैल मॉडल फॉर योर Scrabble AI move look ahead evaluation. The evaluation model is the same as the model shared with you earlier today. So आपको you'll get a model update in the morning, maybe about half an hour to 45 minutes before the quiz, which will specify what the calibration values for the quiz are, right? Calculation are done using this formula. Formula already know कि आपने formula क्या इस्तेमाल करना है. Consider risk training as player 1 and the AI Zoe as player 2. Which of the following statements true about the board evaluation algorithm? Now the important thing is read the question first, because the question will give you a sense of कि आपको image देखने की ज़रूरत है, ज़रूरत नहीं है. So इस specific case के अंदर if you just eyeball the question, अगर आप अभी देखें इस specific scenario के अंदर, if you eyeball the question, what do you see? Is there a specific calculation that's happening? There is no calculation that's happening, right? So if there is no calculation that's happening, do you need to see the board? You have to think about what is the relevant range of information, or what are the relevant data points that you need to answer the question. A lot of times in a quiz, in a question, you'll see information which has nothing to do with the question that is being asked, or it is additional information that you don't need to get to the answer. So इस specific case के अंदर पहला statement आपके पास, the board evaluation engine is insensitive to player competence or skill set. It does not use any factor or adjustment that directly or indirectly reflect player skill, expertise or experience. ये सवाल है आपका, right? This is the statement that I'm reading. The board evaluation engine is insensitive to player competence or skill set. अच्छा, अब जो हमारा discussion class में हुआ है, if you've seen that discussion, or if you've seen the recording, or if you've seen the write-up, you know कि there is a skill evaluation component in the board evaluation engine, and that is through leverage. हम leverage के through skill को capture करते हैं. तो अगर हम leverage के through skill को follow करते हैं, तो फिर इसका मतलब है कि ये statement तो is not true. So we know for a fact that this statement is not true, right? अच्छा, अब एक चीज़ का और ख्याल रखें, हम variations बनाते हैं, right? So when we prepare the quiz, we might make minor changes to a statement, where the statement, when you read the top, and if you've not paid attention, then you'll find that छोटी सी चीज़ की वजह से you might miss it, right? So for example, this question may actually have two variations. The first variation is simply the board evaluation engine is insensitive, but a second variation may say board evaluation engine is sensitive to player competence or skill set. It does make use of a factor or adjustment that directly or indirectly reflect player skills, expertise or experience. So एक variation में it would be insensitive, एक variation में it would be sensitive. This is a very important point. A lot of times you may see questions that are similar across variations, but there are minor changes that would change the answer to that specific question. In specific instance, we know that statement number one is not true. Statement number two क्या है? The board evaluation engine does not give any direct or indirect weightage to the passage of how much time has passed within the game. So हमें पता है कि ये statement भी true नहीं है. क्यों नहीं true है? Because हम stage इस्तेमाल करते हैं. And stage में how do we know कि time गुजरा है नहीं गुजरा? How do we capture time? Board evaluation does not give any direct or indirect weightage to the passage of how much time has passed within the game. Amount of tiles remaining, exactly. Stage, तो staging के through cover करते हैं. तो हमें पता है कि ये भी true नहीं है. अच्छा, अब again variation अगर बनाऊंगा तो first variation might just be board evaluation engine is insensitive. Board evaluation engine does give direct or indirect weightage to the passage of time. फिर तीसरा statement है state transition of the board across different stages is captured by the interplay between stage, leverage and differential. This may be true. And then the fourth is the luck factor has no direct impact on bearing on the transition of the board. This is not true, right? So इस basis के ऊपर सिर्फ ये true है, which means कि the correct answer is only 3 is true. अच्छा, अब in this entire process, did I have to look at this image? क्या मुझे इस image को देखने की ज़रूरत थी? नहीं ज़रूरत थी. तो मैंने image क्यों डाला है यहाँ पे? Why have I put in this image? Yes, that's right. So you have to learn to eliminate the unnecessary so that the necessary may speak. So in this question, the point that I was trying to make, that I was trying to emphasize, was that a lot of times you would have additional information that is not of interest or relevance to this material. Everyone who attempted question number 5 in variation C and variation D got it wrong, right? So now what is the question? The question is Sama, Satya Nadella, Reid Hoffman, Amjad Musk all say AI integrated development environment and AI programming agents will kill most programming jobs in the next 5 and 10 years. Consider the following statements. So obviously remember, there's no image here, right? What am I doing? I'm giving you a couple of statements. So now when I give you these statements, the best way of attacking a statement is to actually look through and see what is the key point of the statement. So इस statement में key point क्या है? Meta study recently investigated productivity gains. इसको highlight कर लें, या underline कर लें, या note down कर लें. Productivity gain, programming environments, supplemented by AI tools. ये key theme है, because सवाल भी इसी के ऊपर focus कर रहा है. Found that senior developer productivity actually declined by 30% using AI rather than going up. So key point क्या है इसके अंदर? इस पूरी 3 लाइनों के अंदर की पॉइंट ये है कि AI productivity is actually down by 30% for senior developers, unlike everybody else who's saying this is an actual study, right? फिर दूसरा सवाल क्या है? Another MIT study suggests that more than 90% of enterprise AI projects fail. Okay, this is also fine. Third suggests cognitive changes in users of ChatGPT and a large. Okay, so this, when I read cognitive changes in users of ChatGPT and the large language models, I don't have to move forward. I can just stop here. Unless and until there is some nuance later on in the question which would require me to come back and see this. फिर electric typewriters killed manual typewriters, calculators and computers killed the slide rule, AutoCAD software killed the architectural draftsman, robots killed factories. AI will also replace and eliminate conventional downstream human-centric computer science roles and functions. This is a little tricky, right? Because I'm saying कि ये तो true है. In this statement, this part is true. So typewriters did kill manual typewriters, calculators computer killed the slide rule, AutoCAD software killed the architectural draftsman, robots killed factories. But then when I do similarly, AI will also replace and eliminate conventional downstream human-centric. Ye is little tricky. And then I say computer science roles and functions. अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? अब मैं stretch कर रहा हूँ. अब I'm stretching the point that I'm trying to make, and that is where you have to be careful. देखिए मैं यहाँ पे ये कह रहा हूँ कि ये जो स्टेटमेंट है ना, इसके 2 हिस्से हैं. पहला हिस्सा ये है, ये दुरुस्त है, ये सही है, दिस इज ट्रू. इलेक्ट्रिक टाइपराइटर्स किल्ड मैनुअल टाइपराइटर्स, calculators and computers kill the slide rule, AutoCAD software kill the architectural draftsman, robots kill factories. This statement is most likely very close to true. Then I say similarly, AI will also replace and eliminate conventional downstream human-centric, right? This is saying AI will replace roles. अब ये second statement है. This statement is a complex statement that has 3 pieces. The first piece is this, which is true. Second piece is AI will replace downstream human-centric roles, which is most likely not true. But then I qualify that statement and say computer science roles and functions. Now, what are the computer science roles and functions we addressed and discussed in the class? पहली class के अंदर. Mapping, enumerating, counting the solution and problem space. Exploring, discovering the space. Designing the space. Deploying, validating, testing, managing the change response. These are all human-centric computer science roles and functions. एक possible role है शायद जिसको हम कहते हैं programming, वो शायद AI replace कर ले, but वो भी पक्का नहीं पता. लेकिन when I qualify this statement by saying computer science roles and functions, I'm bringing in all computer science roles and functions. So इस statement के अंदर मसला ये है कि ये पहला part दुरुस्त है, दूसरा पार्ट क्वेश्चनेबल है, और तीसरा पार्ट तो हमें पता है कि इज नॉट ट्रू. एंड इफ दैट्स नॉट ट्रू, देन वी नो फॉर अ फैक्ट दैट दिस स्टेटमेंट इज नॉट राइट. तो 4 इज नॉट राइट, राइट? सो 1, 2 and 3 मुझे लगता है कि दुरुस्त. अभी मैंने पूछा नहीं कि स्टेटमेंट क्या है. आई एम नॉट सेट कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स, राइट? आई एम ओनली सेइंग पढ़ लो इनको. फिर क्या है? AI averages and reduces variability in output. That's true. It can work 24/7 and do work while humans. This is possibly true. So this may be a true and false question, but we're not sure till we get to the end. OpenAI, Meta, and Replete are looking for low-level system programmers, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. And then it says, okay, now this is the intent. So taken at face value without worrying about accuracy, which of the above statements support the stance taken by Sama, Satya, Reed, Amjad, and Elon, right? So अब now at this point in time, मैं तो speed reader हूँ तो मैं तेज पढ़ता हूँ. आपके तो 5 मिनट हो गए हैं. So reading the question in this order is not the right approach. Do you see the point I'm making? What is the right approach? The right approach is, okay, Sama, Altman, okay, तो इनका statement क्या है? They're saying AI integrated environments will kill most programming jobs. Okay, so I get this. Consider the following statements. Now when I say consider the following statements, don't read the statements first. First see मैं पूछ क्या रहा हूँ. Go all the way to the down and see. Taken at face value without worrying about accuracy. So I'm not discussing true or false. Which of the above statements support the stance taken by Sama, Satya, Reed, Amjad, and Elon? पहले ये पढ़ें, फिर जाके पढ़ें. अच्छा, अब आप अगर ये पढ़ें, OpenAI, Meta, and Replete are looking for low-level system programmers, and Meta recently offered $100 million. तो अगर प्रोग्रामिंग का कोई फ्यूचर ही नहीं है और ये सब कुछ दुरुस्त है और सब कुछ रिप्लेस कर देगा, सारी जॉब्स खत्म हो जाएंगी, सो वाई इज मेटा पेइंग $100 million टू कंप्यूटर साइंटिस्ट्स? तो ये तो 5 से सपोर्ट नहीं करता. AI averages and reduces variability in output. ये सिर्फ अगर मैं पढ़ लूँ तो दिस टेल्स मी कि creativity, and this is what we discussed in the class also, does not come from averaging things. It comes from exploring boundaries. So ये true है, it can work 24/7 and do work while humans have to take a break and sleep. This is true, but this does not support AI average and reduces variability output does not support the fact के सारे प्रोग्रामिंग जॉब्स खत्म हो जाएंगे, राइट? फिर क्या इलेक्ट्रिक टाइपराइटर, ये तो ट्रू है, हमें पता है. बट सिमिलरली AI विल रिप्लेस. नाउ इधर एक ट्रिक है. वो ट्रिक क्या है? हमने कहा था कि विदाउट वरिंग अबाउट एक्यूरेसी, चलिए फॉरगेट अबाउट एक्यूरेसी, बट सिमिलरली AI will also replace and eliminate conventional downstream human-centric computer science roles and functions. This possible option कि 4 only may be supportive, right? And but do we have an option here that says 4 only? 5 and 6, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 and 6, 2 and 6. None of the statements are above are support the stance, and then all of the statements above support the stance. So 4 is the only statement that may support it, but we don't have a 4 only choice. And then third, this does not support it, second does not support it, and the first does not support it. जो important चीज़ है इस पूरे स्ट्रक्चर में, देखें मैंने आपसे एक बात शुरू में कही थी, which is कि you have to learn to speak a new language. What is that new language? That new language is binary. It's and or. And or का मतलब क्या हुआ? अगर if I say the condition is and, in this specific instance the condition is and, right? Which of these statements support? So okay, पहला सपोर्ट करता है नहीं करता, दूसरा सपोर्ट करता है नहीं करता, तीसरा करता है नहीं करता, चौथा पॉसिबली करता है, मे बी डिबेटेबल है लेकिन करता है. अगर हम इग्नोर कर दें कि सच है या झूठ है तो पॉसिबली करता है. पांचवा नहीं करता, छठा नहीं करता. अब मेरे पास चॉइस क्या है? पॉसिबल. द ओनली आंसर दैट मेक सेंस इज 4, बट 4 इज नॉट अ चॉइस. दैट मीन्स दैट द ओनली आंसर दैट्स वैलिड इज नन ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट्स अबव सपोर्ट द स्टेटेड स्टैंस. अब आप इस पर डिबेट कर सकते हैं कि इज दैट ट्रू, नन ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट्स अबव सपोर्ट द अबव स्टेटेड स्टैंस. ये एक क्वेश्चनेबल सवाल है इसके ऊपर कि आप इसको कैसे ट्रीट करेंगे, राइट? एंड वी कैन टॉक अबाउट दैट लेटर. बट वी नो फॉर अ फैक्ट कि जी इज़ नॉट ट्रू एंड ये आर नॉट ट्रू. दैट ओनली मीन्स कि ये वाला पार्ट इज़ द ओनली वन दैट इज़ द रेलेवेंट चॉइस. Okay, so each mathematical operation takes 1 standard second. So now assume the following: you need to multiply 2 matrices with each other. Each mathematical operation takes 1 standard second. The first one has dimension 50 to 19, the second one has dimension 50 to 18, and you have two computers with 2 different architecture. The first machine is A1, is a sequential machine that can perform a single mathematical operation. The second one is X2, which is parallel. The time it takes is time t is the time it takes in hours for a machine to multiply 2 matrices. Ta1 is the time A1 takes, Tx2 is the time A2 takes. What is the correct value for Ta1 over Tx2, right? This is the question. Why is this a hard question? 50 columns, 19 rows. 50 rows, 18 columns. Do you see this, Kartar? Khwaja is right. There is no calculation in this question. 1 for 1 mathematical operation, 4 for 4 mathematical operations, so the ratio would be 1. Shall we get Khwaja's answer? ख्वाजा रिस्पॉन्स? देखें, आपके पास एक मशीन है, वो 1 सेकंड में एक ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म कर सकती है। आपके पास एक दूसरी मशीन है जो 4 मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म कर सकती है, बट टेक्स 4 seconds टू कंप्लीट अ मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेशन, राइट? सो इट डजंट मैटर व्हाट द नंबर ऑफ ऑपरेशंस आर. What are you trying to compare? You saying let's assume 1000 ऑपरेशन है, फॉर अ सेकंड अज्यूम कर लेंगे 1000 ऑपरेशन है. अगर 1000 ऑपरेशन है तो A1 को कितना टाइम लगेगा? A1 को 1000 सेकंड लगेंगे. अच्छा, अब X2 क्या करती है? X2 4 कर सकती है, इसका मतलब है कि 250 ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करेगी, बट हर ऑपरेशन को 4 सेकंड लगेंगे, तो X2 को कितना टाइम लगेगा? 1000 लगेंगे. 1000 over 1000 है, and which is the reason why the answer is 1. Alright, now so variation C में हमारे पास सवाल है ये. There we go. This is the variation of the सवाल, right? TA1 minus TX2. This is the one, ख्वाजा, this is the one that you're asking about. Matrix multiplication के अंदर there are additions and multiplications. So अगर आपके पास K into L into M dimensions हैं, तो additions कितनी होंगी? K into L minus 1 into M होंगी, right? So what I had done in my preparation for your quiz, what I had done was that I had put this sheet together. So when you see something like, अच्छा, अब आप में से बहुत सारे लोग मुझसे पूछते हैं कि जी आपको एक्सेल से इतनी मोहब्बत क्यों है, एंड व्हाई डू यू वांट टू यूज़ एक्सेल एंड व्हाई डू वी हैव टू लर्न एक्सेल, इज़ बिकॉज इट इज़ फॉर सम ऑफ द मोर डिफिकल्ट, awkward, harder questions later on in the later weeks, you would not be able to do these calculations in your head or even on a calculator. अब जैसे आपने अभी बोर्ड वाला बनाया, राइट? आप में से बहुत सारे लोग कह रहे हैं कि जी एक्सेल शीट बनाने की ज़रूरत है. भाई अगर बनाने दी है तो उसका मतलब है मैं सवाल पूछूंगा ना, और ऐसे सवाल पूछूंगा जो आप हाथ से कैलकुलेट नहीं कर सकते. सो द और एंड अगेन यू नो इट्स नॉट इनफ फॉर यू टू एक्चुअली हैव a sheet that somebody is made and given it to you. You have to understand how to work with the sheet, or how to change the values, or how to read or interpret that sheet. So इस specific case के अंदर ये machine A1 की calculation है, and where are they coming from? They're coming from, there you go, from here. But where is this coming from? This is coming from these two additions. And where are these coming from? These are coming from यहाँ से, right? So ये मेरे पास K, L और M की values हैं, जिसमें मैंने I build this table, and now when I create a variation, I create a variation from these questions. I'm showing this to you that you understand how do I prepare and make questions. If you understand how do I prepare and make questions, why am I showing this to you? क्यों दिखा रहा हूँ मैं आपको? What is my intent and purpose? No, I'm showing this to you so that you understand the thought. Absolutely, Vajia, that's absolutely. You understand the thought process. How do I make questions? देखिए, आपसे मैंने क्लास में in almost all the classes I take, I tell you that you have to learn how do I make questions so you'd understand where I would lay the traps. We've spoken about language, right? We've spoken about a language of solving problems. We've spoken about a solution space and a problem space. इस केस में क्या हुआ है? आपके पास एक problem है and it has a possible solution space. But you can only understand how that solution space works if you understand how the problem space works. So by showing you how I create and craft and make questions, what is the work that I put in to make sure that the question is right or wrong, and the calculations I put in, and then I get a sense of how long is it going to take you. अब एक बहुत छोटा सा सवाल, राइट? अब इसमें क्या किया मैंने, मशीन A1 ने इतने सेकंड लिए, and then this is where the question gets interesting. I have not asked you. It would have been easier to ask you time t is the time taken in seconds for a machine to multiply two matrices. Why did I put in hours? घंटे क्यों दिए मैंने इसके अंदर? Because that's additional context. It's additional work. So I think one of you asked me कि जी वो this is like a SAT pattern, SAT elimination question. No, it's not a SAT pattern. Normally, in an easy question, there's only a single layer. You sort of crack the code, a single calculation gets you the answer. So for example, पिछला वाला सवाल था जो आपका where the answer was 1, TA1 over TX2, उसमें you just had to crack the code. The code was that you don't have to calculate anything, you just have to compare the comparisons. इसमें though you have to calculate something, right? So you actually have to do the calculation. But then not just the calculation, you have to convert that into seconds, then you have to convert that into hours, then you have to, so mathematically 3 operations हैं यहाँ पे. पहला ऑपरेशन ये, दूसरा ऑपरेशन ये, तीसरा ऑपरेशन ये, चौथा ऑपरेशन ये, पांचवा ऑपरेशन ये डिफरेंस है. लाइक 5 स्टेप्स इफ यू रिमूव द एरोज, राइट. सो पहले ट्रेस एक, इन दोनों का डिफरेंस कैलकुलेट करो. ये कहाँ से आया, ये वैल्यू कहाँ से आ रही है, ये यहाँ से आ रही है, ये किधर से आ रही है, ये इधर से आ रही है, सॉरी ये इधर से आ रही है, ये कहाँ से आ रही है, ये यहाँ से आ रही है. सो ये 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 कैलकुलेशन है इसके अंदर. इट्स 8 स्टेप्स. Now you can, if you are very very fast with the calculator, you can, or very fast with math in your head, you can do it in your head. But most people are not. A key purpose of the quiz is to create a segregation, a grading across the class, and then to give you that feedback in that class that अच्छा ये top tier है class का, और ये मिडिल टीयर है, और ये बॉटम टीयर है, आप किस टीयर के अंदर हैं. अच्छा, नाउ व्हेन आई से कि व्हेन वी वांट टू ग्रेड दिस, हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है. हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव इज नॉट टू से कि जी आप अच्छे हैं आप बुरे. नो, वी सिंपली सेइंग सम ऑफ यू आर यूज्ड टू थिंकिंग इन अ सर्टेन वे एंड यू आर डूइंग वेरी वेल एंड यू विल डू वेरी वेल एंड दैट्स ग्रेट. But my objective is not to teach the sum of you who are doing very very well, right? My objective is to make sure if I have 250 kids in the class, then I can bring about a change in thinking in at least 250 or 240 or 230 of them, right? The standard that we set for ourselves is कि अगर 90% of the class moves in the direction we want them to move, then we are successful. 10% of the class, you know, if we are lucky, it might just be 5%. If we are unlucky, it might be 15%. If you're very unlucky, it's about 20%. But हमारा objective, हमारा goal is to keep that number between 5 and 10%, which means that I have to make sure that your mindset and your thinking changes. It cannot change if I do not give you accurate granular feedback. The assessment is just that. It's a feedback mechanism. It's a mechanism that tells you कि इस वक्त आप इस tier के अंदर हैं, and अगर आप इस tier के अंदर हैं, आपने बेहतर होना है, improve होना है, then you have to change how you approach, attack and solve problems. Part of it may be how you think. Part of it may be how you prepare for it. जी फैसल बताइए. Famulus trace, ये कहाँ से आ रहा है, ये यहाँ से आया है. इसका जवाब कहाँ से आया, इसका जवाब यहाँ से आया. इसका जवाब कहाँ से आया, इसका जवाब यहाँ से आया. ये कहाँ से आया, ये यहाँ से आया, राइट. सो अब आप देखें, ये 1 2 कैलकुलेशंस, 3 कैलकुलेशंस, 4 कैलकुलेशंस, 5 6 कैलकुलेशंस, 7 8 कैलकुलेशंस इसके अंदर. सो दिस इज अ typically what we call a complex question because it has 8 parts. And the fact that you only have 2 minutes, there's a reasonable chance that some of you, if you don't have the right approach, will get at least one of those calculations wrong. K into L into M is a standard estimate for the amount of multiplications, and K into L minus 1 into M is the standard estimate for the amount of additions. इसकी बेसिस के ऊपर हमने ये वैल्यूज कैलकुलेट की हैं. एंड विद इन दिस द बिगर चैलेंज फॉर यू इज, दिस इज द टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑपरेशंस. ये मशीन A1 के ऑपरेशन हैं, ये मशीन A2 के ऑपरेशन हैं, एंड देन वी कन्वर्ट दोज ऑपरेशंस इनटू द एग्जैक्ट नंबर ऑफ आवर्स दैट इट टेक्स, राइट, व्हिच इज द रीजन व्हाई दिस क्वेश्चन बिकम्स अ लिटिल कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. This question, right, this is the second question, which is each mathematical operation take one standard second. The first matrix has dimensions 18 into 9, 18 columns into 19 rows, and the second matrix has dimensions 19 into 19 rows into 18 columns. You have two computers with two different architecture. The first machine A1 is a sequential machine. Context सारा same है जब तक आपने इस्तेमाल किया है, time भी सारा same है, but the nature of the question is different, right? TA1 will always be greater than TX2 for all matrices of any dimensions. Is this true? Why is it not true? Why is it not true? Wajia, Faisal, why is it not true? But this says that TA1 will always be greater than TX2 for all matrices of any dimensions, right? So TA1 तो sequential है और TX2 जो है वो parallel है. So when it says that TA1 will always be greater than TX2 for all matrices of any dimension, so which dimensions would it not be greater? कब होगा ये? What is the edge case? हाँ, but उसके अलावा भी इंस्टेंसेस हैं? आर देयर अदर इंस्टेंसेस वेयर TA1 वुड नॉट बी ग्रेटर देन TX2? वन बाय वन तो एक एज केस है आपके पास, राइट? और इंस्टेंसेस हैं? कैन यू थिंक ऑफ अदर इंस्टेंसेस? दैट इज राइट, यस इब्राहिम, दैट्स करेक्ट. ये काम आप हाथ से नहीं कर सकते, कैलकुलेटर पे नहीं कर सकते. सो यू मस्ट, व्हेन यू लुक एट क्वेश्चंस, यू मस्ट लर्न टू बिल्ड very quick models very quickly. What do you get very good at? Why do people, why do companies, why do organizations hire computer scientists? Yeah, we hire them for solving problems. But solving problems का एक तरीका है, right? What is that तरीका? वो तरीका is that when you look at a problem and there's this term that you would have heard before or you'll hear again and you'll see this again and again multiple times, and that's called a systemic way of thinking or a systems way of thinking. A systems way of thinking is that when I see a problem, rather than worrying about the fact कि problem solve नहीं हो सकता, the first thing I do is I ask myself, how would I solve this problem? How would I attack this problem? And then I break it down. And then I break it down to smaller problems and then solve all of those problems. And then I roll them up to get to the actual answer. Many years ago, आज से I think कितने साल पहले की बात है, 25-30 साल पहले की बात है, I was interviewing for a position and I'd asked the person who would ask me to come in for an interview, is that why did you ask me to come in an interview? As in, what did you see? And she said, you're a computer scientist. That's all I needed to do. Normally, when I hire a computer scientist and I give them work, they look at the work and they don't even ask, कि करना है solve नहीं करना. They sit down and try and figure out how to attack and solve problems. When I give the same problem to somebody else who's not a computer scientist, their first reaction is, I can't solve this. Or I need A, B, C, D, E, F, G to solve this, or this problem is not solvable, or I don't think I'm qualified to solve this, or मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि मैं ये अकेले solve कर सकता हूँ. Says all the computer scientists I've ever hired have never had this conversation. When I give them a problem, the first thing they do is they come back and say, okay, this is how I'm going to attack it, this is how I'm going to solve it. What do you want me to do? Which approach do you want me to take? So how do I teach you how to do this? मैं आपको मैं प्रोग्रामिंग तो नहीं पढ़ा रहा ना, प्रोग्रामिंग तो आप ITP में पढ़ेंगे. And my objective or our objective or IB's objective is not that you are going to learn how to do this 4 years down the road. We have to get you to start thinking with this specific mindset now. आज करना शुरू करेंगे तो 4 साल के बाद आप तैयार होंगे. Which then means that when you present you with a problem, your mind needs to be lightning fast in terms of this is the attack vector I'm going to use to solve this problem. And then you can figure out, how, where do I get the tools that I need to sort of make sure that I'm ready with this specific attack vector, right? That's the objective, that's the intent. The intent is not to make you feel bad, the intent is not to fail you, the intent is not to sort of make you miserable. The intent is to help you improve. How do we improve you? How do we change your mindset? We can only change your mindset if we can give you feedback. How do we give you feedback? We can only give you feedback if we assess you. This is an assessment. The objective of this assessment is to give you feedback on, Vajia, these are the areas you're strong in. These are the areas you're weak in. Fix them. So then you know what is that you have to do. You have a problem with reading problems quickly? Okay, let's fix that. You have a problem with making very stupid minor mistakes in calculations? Let's fix that. You have a problem because you're scared of Excel? Let's fix that. अच्छा, अब आप में से बहुत सारे लोगों ने मुझसे पूछा कि यार ये बनाने की क्या ज़रूरत है? Why do I have to make the damn thing in Excel? Why can't I just code it or write it? बुरहान को डांट भी पड़ेगी, झाड़ भी पड़ेगी इसके ऊपर, right? क्यों बनाने की ज़रूरत है Excel के अंदर? Why is this insistence on asking you? And this is not the only Excel model you built, right? And ये जो मैंने sheet दिखाई आपको, this is also not the only Excel sheet. Yes, you are bad at Excel. We'll fix that. But what other reasons there? क्या आप 2 मिनट में जेनेरिक कोड लिख के टेस्ट और डीबग कर सकते हैं? क्या आप 2 मिनट के अंदर जैसे अब आपका ये है, राइट, द बोर्ड इवैल का कैलकुलेटर, राइट? नाउ इफ आई आस्क यू टू ट्वीक समथिंग एंड चेंज समथिंग एंड आई सेड दोबारा से करके दिखा दो मुझे, कैन यू मेक ऑल ऑफ दोस चेंजेस इन 2 मिनट्स इन कोड? बट आपके पास एक क्रूड कैलकुलेटर है, राइट? व्हाट इज दिस? ये क्या है? दिस इज अ क्रूड कैलकुलेटर. And then, if I have a different problem or a different type of problem, this is the same problem, right? But I've done something else. What do I need to do to create a variation of this problem or test a variation of this problem? All I have to do is do move and copy I have a template that I can. अच्छा जी, अच्छा अब let me take a look at another question if I have. इसमें से और कौन सी variations बच गई हमारे पास. So we've done this one, we've done this one. So ये भी देख लें. ये तो सवाल, this was an easy question, right? Did anybody get this wrong? CT1L? That's correct answer. Absolutely. So now can you see this? Which variation is this? This is the same variation. So we are on VC, but we're looking at the first question. You're having a debate, right? So अब इसमें तरीका क्या है? Given the discussion in the class, which of the following statements about machine intelligence do you think are true? So this is true and false. So now let's look at that. Let's evaluate this. अच्छा, अब इसमें भी एक चीज़ है, right? Which is कि दो themes parallel में चल रही हैं. I give you a problem. Build a model in Excel. This is one theme. I give you a statement. Evaluate whether this is a simple statement or a complex statement. So machine present the capability to think, but in reality what we perceive and see as thinking is just a sequence of similar submachines operating at unthinkable speeds. This is true when AlphaGo plays Go, when Deep Blue plays chess, when a large language model responds to or prompts a query, or generative AI creates an image, right? So what is it saying? It's saying it's basically smaller submachines operating at unthinking speeds. Sounds right. Not sure, but let's assume. Let me give it the the benefit of doubt and say this is correct. Most problems or challenges across domains can be expressed using a grammar or a collection of rules to solve the challenge, such as translation across languages, automated response systems, or dynamic data analysis exercises. We don't always call these rules grammar. Sometimes we call them frameworks, best practice, or attack vectors. Okay, ठीक है. Despite progress in chip technology, in clock speed, and algorithm thinking, the world still hasn't solved many of the most pressing. And this is true. Is this because we haven't allocated enough bandwidth, or is it because certain problems, as they are originally defined, cannot be solved using their correct definitions? To solve them, we either need a new way of defining them, or the associated grammar, or find new ways to solve them. Speed and efficiency are not our only challenges. ये थोड़ा सा dicey है, right? We have to evaluate this and see whether this is true. Excel is just practice, Hamza. It's just practice. Okay. And I figured अगर हम हमसे बहुत practice कराएंगे इसके अंदर. फिर चौथा है, our definition of thinking has evolved over time. What was considered intelligent behavior? Then what is intelligence then? अच्छा, अब ये, this is a really awkward and hard question because all of these statements are true, but by the time you read this, आपके 4 मिनट गुजर चुके हैं, and you start thinking about it, you've lost another 2 minutes, right? So अब ये सवाल क्यों दिया मैंने आपको? No भजिया, look at the intent of the question. देखें, ये बहुत important सवाल है. It's not to waste your time. हमने जो पहली, अब आप now read through the statements again. Machines present the capability to think, but in reality what we perceive and see as thinking is just a sequence of smaller submachines operating at unthinkable speed. Where have you read this statement before? पहले कब पढ़ा है आपने? Yeah, so you've read this statement in Turing, right? So अगर आपने Turing पढ़ा है तो अब यहाँ पे मैं आपसे कह रहा हूँ कि judge whether this statement is true or not. So it's a very important statement, because obviously Alan Turing said it 50 years, 70 years ago, 75 years ago, still true today. But so अब आप सीक्वेंस है कि सीक्वेंस क्या थी? पढ़ें, आप पेपर पढ़ें, या आपसे हमने क्लास में डिस्कस किया है, and then when this statement comes to you and you read it and then you ask to judge, what does that judgment do? What does that judgment do? This process of judgment, what does that do for you? जब मैं आपसे कहता हूँ कि बाहर दिन है या रात है और आप बाहर देखते हैं, तो what does that do? It reinforces the decision model that you have inside your head that allows you to say or decide कि बाहर दिन है या रात है. So इस केस में जब आपसे कहता हूँ कि present the capability to think, but in reality what we perceive and see as thinking is just a sequence of smaller submachines operating at unthinkable speeds, when I ask you to judge, it reinforces this statement. Whether you say it's true or false, there is now a memory connection in your head that says, okay, somewhere I read this statement, I looked at it, I analyzed it, and I made a call whether the statement was true or not. Once you've made that call, this statement now becomes part of your mind. You have an internal store where this statement will stay. फिर आपसे दूसरा सवाल पूछता हूँ. Most problem and challenges across domains can be expressed using a grammar or collection of rules to solve. ये बात हमने क्लास में भी की है, जो आप सेक्शन पढ़ेंगे उसमें भी किया है, but I have asked you to judge it again. So I have reinforced the statement again. फिर ये तीसरा प्रोसेस है, right? Despite progress in chip technology, in clock speed and algorithm thinking, here we saying कि सिर्फ तेज़ मशीनें या हार्डवेयर या पैसा फेंकने से काम नहीं होगा. आपको बहुत सी चीज़ें और करनी पड़ेंगी. You haven't looked at the DeepSeek example. You may have heard of DeepSeek. But the reason why DeepSeek did what it did was because it did not accept the standard that existed in the world when it came to training and inference. And it came up with an alternate approach. ये statement refers, it hints towards that alternate approach. तो ये जो 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 आपको मैंने statements दिए हैं, these are very important statements. But if I said this in the class, I would put you to sleep. If I gave you to read this in the class, I would again put you to sleep. But by asking you to assess and judge these statements in a quiz, what have I done? I've had your focus attention for 2 minutes in which you read these statements, and these statements have left an imprint in your mind. I'm attempting to reprogram how you read and think. So there are some questions where I am trying to distract you. There are some questions where I am trying to misguide you. There are some questions where I am cheating. But there are other questions where the intent and purpose on my part is to say, this is the only 2 minutes this week where I'll have your undivided attention, where you have this channel open where I can reprogram the inner working of your mind. What is the message that I can convey and push in those 2 minutes? I competed as a city level athlete when I was your age. Then I gave it up. And then I think 30, 40 years later, I got a chance to work with a track and field club where we worked with at least 2, maybe 3 national level, maybe 4 national level athletes. So city athlete और national athlete में फ़र्क क्या होता है? एक बच्चा जो शहर में कम्पीट करता है, जो शहर की क्रिकेट टीम में है, और एक बच्चा जो नेशनल क्रिकेट टीम है, उसमें फ़र्क क्या होता है? या फुटबॉल की टीम में है, या एथलेटिक्स की टीम में है, या ट्रैक की टीम में है, फ़र्क क्या होता है? What's the difference between them? हाँ, one part of it is training, one part of it is effort. But one part of it, which is the biggest differentiator across all national athletes, is the national athletes want to be national athletes. They want to win. And they're not happy being national athletes, they want to be regional athletes. And then at some point in time, they want to be global athletes. All of them want to compete at the Athletic Federation Games, at the National Games, at the Olympic Games, at the Diamond League, at the global track. They all want to compete. They may not get there, but they all want it, right? And in order to want it, they understand that they need to go through this feedback, measure feedback, measure feedback, measure feedback, improve cycle. The assessments are measure feedback, improve cycles. Now, if you take them with that mindset, it's a measure feedback, improve cycle, then the journey, the preparation for the quiz is the destination. The quiz is not the destination. The quiz is not the journey. The preparation, the amount of time that you put in preparing for it is what we are after. Because once you put in that effort, it changes who you are. And the next time you put in a different level of commitment in your preparation and your response times are better. अब इस दफ़ा आपको पता है ना कि क्या होने वाला है आपके साथ, right? So you know tomorrow क्या आपके साथ क्या होगा. So you prepared for it. But then you're also watching out for everything else that's out there. And at the same time, you're also changing the way you think. So एक iteration में change नहीं होगा ना. I have to do this 6 or 7 times. It's only when I've done it 6 or 7 times, only then will you realize how you've evolved or improved or gotten better at tackling the expectations that we have set for you. Okay? Yeah. It's a game, right? We're playing a game. It's a game of chess. You have to understand how I play. There's a language at work here, right? I think in a certain way. I've shown you how I think, right? And every time we engage and interact, you have more data points that give you a sense of how I play or what do I do. So you have to look at my weaknesses and then you have to attack those weaknesses. We all have our comfort zones, and as long as we stay within our comfort zone, there will be no growth, there will be no improvement, there will be no change. To seek growth, you have to get uncomfortable. There is no growth without being uncomfortable. And while I understand that, being uncomfortable is painful and awkward and difficult, but if you're seeking growth, if you want growth, then this is what we have to do. And the reason why all of you are still taking a voluntary, non-mandatory, completely elective tutorial at 9:16 on a Saturday night, which is a weekend for most people, indicates that you all want it. I want you to think. किसका सवाल है? किसका नाम है ये? दीपक सवाल है इसके. What is the expectation, right? I want you to think. I want you to learn to think. Yes, that's right, Nofil. you want it, right? You want it. So Deepak, I want to make sure that I can teach you how to think. Not teach you how to think, how to answer an exam question, but teach you how to think so that you can think from the perspective of that systemic mindset, the problem solving mindset. That's the expectation. Did you just get what I said? 2 parts हैं course के. पहला part is this fast assessment. So this is sort of focusing on the fast side of your brain. दूसरा part, which is the other half of the course, which happens after your midterms, is the longer assessment, right? That is a 4-week long assessment cycle, जिसमें आपका minute by minute basis जवाब नहीं मिलेगा, जिसमें आपकी assessment होगी based on all the work that you've done over those 4 weeks. तो ये 2 component जो fast track है और slow track है, ये converge हो जाएंगे, और जब ये converge होंगे तो फिर क्या होगा, आपका score balance out होकर average out हो जाएगा. Okay?